Lots of enthusiasm around that presentation of the Star-Spangled Banner. And we've got plenty more coming up. Stay tuned. Hello and welcome, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Look at New Orleans. They're moving on up. 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And I think Denver, give them credit. They've stuck to their plan here early on. Playing their brand of basketball. They're showing everyone they have the potential to be even better.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Kevin, thanks. With the new G League Pathway program, some say that the NBA is competing now with college hoops for top high school players. G League President Sharif Abdur-Rahim said, "I don't think so. This is an opportunity for unique talents, a select group that are tracking toward the NBA. It's a different model from college. Guys, we'll see how this works out in the years to come."
DA, thanks a lot. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here. Greg, great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5 because, listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2" and you're 7'2", I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Booker and Bridges are the wings. Jay Crowder out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Paul in at the point guard position. And for the Nuggets, the backcourt is Murray and Harris. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. And it's Porter in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Murray after the miss from Jay Crowder. Murray with the bounce pass. Porter, and finished off by Porter.
And Millsap is a team player, someone who is very willing to make the right pass to an open teammate.
Paul kicks to Booker. Pass to Ayton. Over in the corner, Paul. Booker outside. Off target with his 3. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. That's tipped. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Paul for 3. They get it again. Bridges finds Paul. No good there.
Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
Murray for 3. The shot off that time, and Phoenix will come the other way. This the first chance to take a look at the Nuggets this season.
Well, these two teams will see plenty of each other as this is the first of 4 contests between them this year.
And the better they know each other, the more competitive they become. Expect this first one to be extremely spirited, with each side trying desperately to send a message early.
The Nuggets with another miss.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Jokic passes to Millsap. Over Booker. And Paul Millsap, the bucket on the assist by Jokic.
And with long arms and great strength, Millsap can make plays bigger than his actual size.
Paul with the ball.
And for Jokic, a slow start to last season, came in heavy, lost over 20 pounds as he played his way into shape, and boy, did he come on strong down the stretch.
Murray against Paul. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Outside Porter. The Nuggets moving the ball around. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Ayton. Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is never going to be the most explosive athlete, but some have questioned his conditioning, even his motor. What do you see?
I mean, the crazy thing is, even with those questions, he regularly puts up box scores we haven't seen in half a century. But to win it all, you've got to leave no stone unturned. And I think for a young player, he's got to make more of a commitment to his body, and I think we will see that in time.
And that one falls for Paul Millsap.
Underrated coming into the league and underestimated. Millsap doesn't have any doubters anymore.
And so Paul Millsap nails both of them. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
The shot by Paul, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times.
Oh, my goodness!
Wow.
What a play!
He just jumps so fast. I mean, give Porter a chance to dunk, and he doesn't think twice about it.
So it's Phoenix now. 6-point game. Pass to Booker. Here's the three. Tries again, and it's sent back by Jokic. And the whistle stops gameplay. It's not a clean block shot. Instead, a shooting foul, and we'll see free throws coming up right here. The Suns shooting their first free throws of the night. Free throw drops for Ayton. And for teams already exceeding expectations, Greg, their spirits are running sky high right now.
Kev, it's always a great feeling to come out strong, but it is hard to maintain that consistency.
Yeah,
the teams that do, you know, they believe in themselves and they keep playing to their strengths.
Why is consistency so hard?
You know, because you're not playing against yourself, and we're human. And Kevin, as great as you are as a broadcaster, you probably have had some days where you didn't feel as good as you did other days, and that's no different for a guy competing at this level.
My friend, that's every day. Every day you don't feel good about it. But you grind, right? You just try to keep grinding.
Got to do it.
Now, here's Jokic. Playing Portland, he was nearly unstoppable. Bridges with it, now guarded by Porter. The shot's good from Paul.
You know, that's what he wants more of. Up until now, the accuracy just hadn't been there.
Outside, Porter. Back to Murray. And the Nuggets can't hang on to the ball. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix, trailing by 2. Count that one.
I think the improved strength, right? Devin Booker willing to take on the defender, and he wins out.
Now Harris. He's coming off a 10-point game against Portland. To the paint, here's Millsap, and the shot goes down. Millsap's got 6.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Outside, Crowder. Booker outside. Paul outside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Just using his size well close to the rim. Porter is outstanding at cashing in from those spots.
Suns trail by 4. In the corner, it's Bridges. Down low. The shot that time, not on target. Good defense by Jokic. Harris kicks to Jokic. The kick out to Porter. Shoots over Bridges, and that one goes long. Phoenix has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, Devin Booker, shiftiness, gets himself into the paint, so aggressive, and it pays off.
And Devin Booker in the third year of that 5-year, $158 million contract, coming off his first All-Star selection and his most efficient scoring season. Man, it's hard to imagine what's coming next.
I think, Greg, he's desperate to make the playoffs, right? He's doing his part. He's improving on the defensive end. He's been an eye-popping scorer throughout the early part of his career. Now it's all about, can he create team success?
Free throw good, Booker.
And basketball in the blood for Devin Booker. I mean, his father, Melvin, started at the University of Missouri and played pro ball. Started in high school. Devin trained with his father, trying to follow his path.
Martin's checked in for Gary Harris.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
And here is Paul. Outside Crowder. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And it's Paul missing. And we know the story. Booker moving from Michigan to Mississippi to live with his father and develop his skills.
And 4:30 a.m. alarms to train on the beach before the summer sun, getting to practice 2 hours early and staying late. Booker, not a freak athlete, so he had to work harder and drill the fundamentals.
Here's Booker after the basket by Will Barton. Booker with it, out guarded by Murray. Here's Paul. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Martin passes to Jokic. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it. The fast break chance. The offensive rebound. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 8 points.
Well, it's encouraging to me that Devin Booker is willing to mix it up on the glass. How about that offensive board? Pretty.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is such a unique talent at that center position. Young player, already top 10 in career triple-doubles.
How about the most triple-doubles ever by a foreign player? You think of the great skilled European big men. Jokic, arguably the most skilled of them all.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw, good. Jokic. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, you know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the 2 of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. So we saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
Here's Jokic. Phoenix able to drain the 3. Jokic draws the double. Passes it to Nagy. It's stolen by Sharks. Galloway, the pass to Payne. Got a hand on it. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
And checking out the stats for Jokic. Coming off a terrific season. 13th in rebounding. 13th in assists. And he was in the top 20 in field goal percentage, able to create offense with tremendous efficiency.
And we talked about how strong he was on the boards, going hard at it at both ends last year, really helping out his team. Now, here is Morris. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Trailblazers in Portland, and there it is for him. And the Nuggets lead by 5.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
Galloway taking his time here. The shot by Sharch, no good. The Nuggets have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. The shot's good. Now it's a 7-point Nugget lead.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Sharch outside. Back to Payne. Johnson outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second chance points in the NBA. Fourth, the Nuggets.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
The first free throw is good. Denver making a switch here. Hampton's checked in. So Johnson hits 2 of them. Denver leading by 5. Morris outside. From 10 feet out. Off the left rim and out.
What a masterful job on the defensive end. Did everything possible to alter that shot.
Moore dishes to Galloway. Johnson right side. A second chance effort. Rebounded by Hampton.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
Count it. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Payne. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
No good that time. Good defense by Jokic.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
And there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table. But in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. And it's the Suns with the ball. After the Nuggets pick up 2. Payne. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
For Phoenix, they have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6. That's good from Payne. Payne hits them both. Here's Morris. The pass to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
And when Jokic drives, he's like a freight train with that great physical ability, able to kind of push the defense wherever he wants them to go.
Suns trail by 9. For Phoenix, they have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Galloway hits both of them.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Now, here is Morris. Pass to Najee. Denver passing it around. Out to Morris. Shot clock at 5. Dozier passes to Najee.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
To the inside. And there's Sharch on the assist from Payne. Sharch has got his second basket of the night.
This guy is an efficient scorer. Dario Saric knows his strengths on the offensive end and can capitalize.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Leading by 5. Now, here's Jokic. Tight defense on him. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. To the middle. Saric, that's good. Saric has got 6. Here's Morris. 50 seconds left in the first quarter.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Here's Payne. Denver getting their last shot to go. Out to Saric. The dish to Galloway. Fires, high post. Goes back up, and it's sent back by Jokic.
And check out Jokic using not just his length, but also the timing. The offensive player better think twice next time.
Loose ball. Loose ball. Going the other way.
Gary Harris is checked in for Denver. Suns trail by 5. Payne with it. He's got 5. Johnson right side. And no good that time. And the basket by Hampton.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And so it's Denver heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're wondering whether players watch the standings, check out this clip from Chris Paul.
One thing we have to do is stop comparing ourselves to last year. Early in the year, we was doing that every couple games. We was like, man, our record was here, this was that. And teams change, your games have to change.
You know, Greg, he makes a great point. Even when you have mostly the same guys, every season is different.
And if you're a coach, it'll give you gray hairs trying to preach that to your players. Many guys don't believe it until they're in it and then have to dig themselves out of a hole.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And from what we've been watching, guys, with the Nuggets, what are you seeing out there?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
On a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Hampton out there with Monte Morris. Then it's Gary Harris, and it's Nikola Jokic. It's Najee in at the power forward. Now here's Moore. He's coming off a 10-point game against Sacramento. Now here's Johnson. Defense is right there. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Here's a look at some stats for Gary Harris. How he performed last season. Averaged 10 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's.
Morris, and Morris throws it down.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
And Phoenix has possession. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Timeout called. The Suns. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Here's Paul. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Paul's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Chris Paul not only has a great handle, but man, his footwork is so good. You know, you think back to DeAndre Ayton's college career, he demonstrated three-point range, and while he's eager to show that in the NBA, the Suns want him to attack the rim.
Again, the Nuggets score. Al Paul. On the wing, Booker. It's good.
And Monty Williams said, offensively, Ayton's got to be 80% beast, 20% shooter.
The reason they say that, Greg, is they want him to exploit the elite physical tools he brings to the game. If he can draw more fouls, he can get to the free throw line. And he's such a good shooter there, it only makes sense.
And it's good for two.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Harris against Bridges. Ayton dishes to Crowder. Over Porter. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Porter.
I just have so much respect for how Jay Crowder plays the game. This guy works so hard for every single minute he's out there, and you love seeing that.
What you love about Crowder, he gives you a little bit of everything at both ends.
I mean, defensively, he'll take on anybody. He's smart, draws a lot of charges. Offensively, he can stretch the floor, and he'll make the extra pass. He's also an opportunistic rebounder.
And he makes the first. You know, when you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Suns trail by 9. Paul outside over Murray. Got a piece of it, and he recovers it. Ayton inside. Millsap on him. Kicks it out to Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Murray. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Well, tremendous call by Chris Paul. Refuses to back off, doesn't waste the look, and gets a foul for his work.
This is his first free throw of the game. Free throw good, Paul.
Well, you think over the course of Chris Paul's career, he will have had a 10-year stretch where he was the best point guard in the league. But perhaps the value of his leadership qualities will be the thing he's most remembered for. Competitive spirit, pushing his team to the next level. What a career.
And Paul drills both of them.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Harris passes to Porter. Kicks it to Hampton. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. The baseline J. And that one hits back iron. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. 7-point differential. Pass to Bridges. They get it back. Here's Ayton. Good on the shot.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing excellent.
The Nuggets leading by 5. Outside Porter. Passes it to Harris. Millsap kicks to Hampton. Back to Millsap. Yes, that goes in. Millsap's got 12 points in the game.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Bridges passes to Paul. A floater, and he lays it up and in. He's got 8.
Well, Chris Paul gets to that floater game at his size. So important to have in your arsenal.
Murray surveying the D. Over to the left wing. Hampton passes to Porter. Shoots over Crowder. That's good from Porter on the assist by Hampton. Hampton's got 4 assists in the game. Murray against Paul. And there's the pass to Booker. This one for 3. Here's Ayton. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Well, the big man flashing his touch. DeAndre Ayton makes it look easy.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Boy, that was a momentum killer to start last season, wasn't it, Greg? 25-game suspension for DeAndre Ayton.
And he sprained his ankle in his return game. The Suns at full strength, able to win some games. He's obviously a huge part of their future.
For the Nuggets, Dozier's checked in, and Barton subbed in for Hampton. Barton against Booker. Outside Porter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And the athleticism and size of Porter creates problems for the defense. Hard to guard without getting physical.
The Nuggets shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
And there have been some to compare Porter to Kevin Durant. Really a fluid shooter who also possesses amazing athleticism.
Both good from the line that time. Suns trail by 7. Pass to Bridges. Pass to Booker. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Ayton in the corner. Crowder with it. And it's Denver with the rebound.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Paul with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Bridges misses. The Nuggets leading by 7. Millsap kicks to Dozier. And stolen by Booker. 5-on-3 break. And the wide open shot from Crowder. That 3 off the mark. Denver's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Porter finds Barton. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Suns trail by 7. Over in the corner, Paul. No good from outside.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Dozier can't get it to go. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a win against Portland. Bridges misses. Nuggets have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Murray kicks to Millsap. Dishes it to Murray. Denver passing it around and finished off by Porter.
And we are seeing the makings of a masterpiece here, guys, from Porter. A threat to score from anywhere within the half court.
The Suns shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
And here is Murray following the 3 from Chris Paul. Murray outside. That's good from Porter on the assist by Murray. Murray's got 4 assists now tonight.
And the precise passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the floor.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing here by 8. They host the Clippers after this game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Puts it up from 12. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Denver calls timeout, fresh from a win against Portland.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Sharge checked in for Jay Crowder. Johnson comes in for Mikal Bridges. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Chris Paul. Booker in the post. Covered by Morris. Sharge has the open look. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Well, proving he's a threat from the mid-range as well. Give Dario Saric any separation, and you're in trouble.
Here's Barton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Langston Galloway's checked in for the Suns. All free throws good from Barton. Suns trail by 6. Passes to Galloway. And here is Ayton. Here's the pass to Galloway. And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Jokic against Ayton. In the corner, it's Galloway.
Just has lost the feel in terms of scoring here in the second quarter.
Morris passes to Najee. Here's Dozier. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And here are the Suns now. 8-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And I credit the shot selection in that one. It's hard to stay patient, but you see the reward.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And here's Payne. 5 points in the game. Pass to Johnson. There's the 3. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. For Denver, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Morris checked in for 8. He hits both from the stripe. Suns trail by 12. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Payne looking around. 5 on the clock. Moore outside. Will it go? It doesn't go for him. The Nuggets leading by 12. Dozier passes to Jokic. Saric grabs the board. Saric has got 4 rebounds now tonight. He kicks it to Payne. Back to Saric. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 11 rebounds in the game.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Najee, no good. Suns trail by 12. Kick out to Moore. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Jokic. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Denver making a switch here. Harris is checked in.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Suns trail by 15. Now here's Payne. 5 points in the game. Pass to Sharge. To end the drought. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Denver Nuggets riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Here with Coach Mike Malone. How has ball movement opened up things for you offensively?
Every game we have where we get into a one-on-one game, over-dribbling, not passing, we become very easy to guard. The good thing about tonight is the ball is moving. We're trying to make plays for each other. When we move the ball, we get high percentage shots, which is all we can ask for.
Thanks very much for your time, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what a show being put on here for the home fans tonight. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Big-time play throughout the first half for Michael Porter. He had 16 points, and one of the strengths of this Denver team is their depth. Shaq, it's been that way for a while.
Yeah, their front office drafted very well. Listen, they're not afraid to gamble on raw talent.
Yep, they found some diamonds in the rough. And with that pipeline, they've always seemed to have a deep, deep roster.
Has anybody ever actually found a diamond in the rough?
Yes, I'm wearing one right now.
He found it in the rough.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Really an incredible game from Michael Porter.
Oof. That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
This guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Booker and Bridges are the wings. Andre Ayton out there with Jay Crowder. And it's Paul in at the one.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Suns trail by 17. Paul with the ball. Booker inside. Harris is there. And that one, good. Booker's got 14 points.
Boy, just tremendous focus from Devin Booker on the interior. It matters not if he's facing size. Look out.
Murray against Paul. Pass to Jokic. Just 5 on the clock. Over Ayton. Jokic, no good. The Suns shooting a low 30% mark from the field.
Indoors, Mikal Bridges, how about 2 national titles in the 3 seasons at Villanova? Got better each and every year.
And think about in his junior season, he becomes one of only 8 major conference players in college basketball history to average 1 block and 1.5 steals while also shooting over 40% from 3-point range. Boy, that is the perfect resume for a 3-and-D wing.
And here is Murray after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. Some solid D from Paul.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Inside, Jokic with the steal. Porter passes to Harris. And after establishing himself as a key player in Denver, Gary Harris has played, trailing off the last couple seasons. Greg, what's your read there?
I really feel like, Kevin, injuries have played a part, an extended cold streak, but the Nuggets didn't lose faith. He helped build their success over the years, and they consider him a key piece moving forward as well.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. Al Paul. He's got 11. Booker outside. Here's Crowder. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Outside Millsap. Here's Harris. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Nuggets. On Friday, they'll be facing Hassan Whiteside and the Sacramento Kings. And then on Saturday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Dallas Mavericks.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
And the first one drops. The Suns making a switch here. Sharge is checked in. And Harris drops them both. Suns trail by 13. Booker outside. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
80% shooting to start the third. 4 for 5.
Booker against Harris. Murray outside. And stolen by Booker. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Sharge has got the ball.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Booker against Harris. Here's Sharge, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Here's Murray. The pass to Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 6 assists in the game.
Sometimes he seems to be indestructible with the finishes he can make. Jokic is a force down low.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 11. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. We were all witnesses last year to the pandemic, which struck with worldwide repercussions. The NBA was no exception. The 1920 season was altered, and this season was delayed. But the league is finding a sense of solidarity and resolve under the leadership of Adam Silver. Now, sports is a microcosm of society as a whole, and we all are finding different ways to overcome this. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, DA. Hampton's checked in for Denver. Suns trail by 11. And here's Booker. 19 points in the game. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Booker's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Devin Booker has got a 70-point game in his history. He is cooking. You might want to check him tonight.
And Hampton with the basket on the assist by Murray. And the Nuggets lead by 11.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
The Suns have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Paul passes to Booker. Makes it off the glass. Booker's got 23.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Hampton. Jokic with it. 5 to shoot. No good on the 3.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Bridges kicks to Booker. No good on the triple. Denver leading by 9. Now here's Murray. Hampton with the ball. Here's the teardrop. Second chance shot, and Jokic lays it up and in. Jokic has got 8 points.
Such a savvy player. Love watching Jokic battle for positioning on the offensive glass.
Now here's Booker. He's guarded closely. Banked in off the glass. He's got 25.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Murray outside. Millsap trying to get open. Murray, no good.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Basket good.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Suns trail by 11. Outside Crowder. Booker outside.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals, establishing position early, controlling the backboards. Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Phoenix calls timeout.
And no doubt coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
So both teams making some changes here.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Booker. Great showing for him last season. He averaged about 26 points a game last year, 6 assists and 4 rebounds, and he paced the whole team in points per game last season.
Well, his teammates understood that he was their best option, and understandably, they got him the rock.
Jokic with the steal. Martin with it, now guarded by Booker. Here's Morris. Count the basket. Morris has got 6.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And so here's Phoenix. 15-point game. Down low, here's Johnson. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Pass to Jokic. To the paint. And the dunk by Hampton.
And using his height to see over the top of the defense, Jokic able to execute there in the pick and roll.
Suns trail by 15. Now Payne. He has 5. Booker looking around. Outside Crowder. Off target from outside.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. The Sun shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Payne kicks to Crowder. Offline with his three. The Nuggets leading by 17. Here's Hampton, and the dunk by Hampton.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. And it's the Suns with the ball. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
So for the Suns, Ayton, he's checked in for Saric. Etuan Moore comes in for Crowder. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Devin Booker. Payne passes to Galloway. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Well, Galloway is lean and he's got long arms, and at 6'2", that allows him to play well above the rim.
Passes it to Jokic. And the shot goes in. Jokic has got 6 points in the quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Payne. He has 5. Johnson outside. Now the pass to Galloway. Shot clock at 5. From deep, Moore. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Here's Barton. The shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. And here is Moore. No points in the game yet for him. Ayton, the pass to Moore. Payne in the post, covered by Morris. Barton against Moore. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Now here's Payne. 1:58 left to play in the third. And it's sent back by Jokic. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. Porter's checked in for Hampton. .156 left here in the third quarter. 5 on the clock. Johnson outside. From deep. Rebound by the Nuggets.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And Porter putting it right back in. Porter's got 20.
Yeah, just phenomenal at using that vertical on the offensive boards. Porter just gifted at coming up with second and third chance opportunities.
Now here's Payne. He has 5. Ayton wide open. Phoenix no good that time either. The Nuggets leading by 21 to the inside. Haji, and he converts the layup. Haji's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Enzo Galloway with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Pass to Payne. .46 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Kick out to Moore. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Well, Phoenix shooting just 34% from the floor. The three. It's rebounded by Naji. Najee's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Wow, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances. Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Here's Payne, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Denver, riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back to the action after this word. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got Will Barton. He's out there with Monte Morris. Porter is out there with Jokic. It's Najee in at the power forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Damian Jones is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Smith comes in for Johnson, and it's Carter in for Payne. Greg, after we saw top prospects like LaMelo Ball and R.J. Hampton playing a year in Australia, the NBA G League sweetened the deal to attract those blue chippers to this G League, which I think is a very interesting topic and a very interesting way to go.
It is. You know, I think the salaries now can exceed $500,000, not to mention the endorsement deal, and they're on a single team that's built around their needs. Certainly an enticing option for those who want to skip the college route.
Does this affect colleges, in your opinion, in their recruiting?
Not at all. You're going to love your school no matter who plays for them, especially if you're winning.
And, oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. Count it. Good.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Andre Ayton's checked in for Phoenix. Paul comes in for Smith.
One shot.
Denver leading by 21. To the middle. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Takes the three. Here's Ayton. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Barton. Here's Najee. Gets it to fall from the right block.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Inside, here's Crowder. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
Murray with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Martin with it. Kicks to Millsap. Harris trying to get free, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And he's had some huge games over the course of his career, and he's in the midst of having another one. Millsap's just telling everybody, get out of his way.
That's a 2 from Paul, and it's Denver with the rebound. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Outside for Murray. Barton in the corner, takes a 3. Crowder pulls it in. Crowder's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Najee. Denver leading by 23. It's Millsap with the drive. He gets it in there.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Paul. Greg, compare the times when you played as an NBA player with a lot more contact and what was like going the floor to what we're seeing now when there seem to be a lot of whistles, a lot of stoppage of play.
I mean, there's no doubt about it. You know, you got to allow players to defend. And if they're in a legal guarding position, let them do their job. You know, eliminate the cheap ones. Part of the issue, though, partner, is now so much of the game is played on an island, right? You don't have the crowds that you typically would see guys in back in our era. There's more space. The court, in that sense, is bigger. You're out there kind of on your own, man, and these guys are crafty at drawing fouls.
It's never been harder for a defender. Now, Crowder following Will Barton's three-point attempt. Here's Galloway. He feeds it to Ayton. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist. Galloway has got his 3rd assist on the night.
You know, that one's set up nicely by Galloway. An impressive young player showing he belongs.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover numbers.
Jokic has checked in for the Nuggets. Mikal Bridges checked in for Phoenix. Devin Booker comes in for Langston Galloway. Now Murray. It's Barton on the wing. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Suns trail by 21. Outside Crowder. Back to Paul. Here's Ayton, and the shot falls short this time.
I'm sure if he had the chance to do that possession over again, he would not have taken the shot.
And it's Murray penetrating. And it's Murray with the jam.
And love seeing Murray take it strong to the rack. A phenomenal finisher inside.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Phoenix. We know the NBA is looking to get rid of the one-and-done rule pretty soon. Adam Silver, Greg, saying he thinks the league can create a better system. Do you think so?
I think they can create a better system for some. I think the growth of the G League, no doubt, is instrumental in that new system. Now these young rookies can get the playing time in lower tier pro games as they continue to develop. But I think still the collegiate game plays a significant role. The experience of going to college, even for a year, can be invaluable.
There are pros both ways, college or the G League. Agreed?
I do. I'm just glad it's not a one-size-fits-all proposition. Now you have the option. Not every kid wants to go to college and have that experience.
Here's Murray after the Suns pick up 2. And here's Jokic. Pocket 6. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Chris Paul picks up that one.
And can't get too handsy with Murray, especially when he's rising up for the shot.
Free throw good, Murray.
And Murray has it all. A deadly shooter and a remarkable penetrator. Terrific guard play.
And so Murray nails both of them. Been a lot of talk, Greg, about in-season tournaments in the NBA to spur fan interest. The proposal was tabled for a bit. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, cash prizes for the players and coaching staffs, that always seems like a good idea. I just wonder, Kevin, if they're going to be any cash prizes for the broadcasters. Because now I think they're on to something if we could get that. And, you know, but in all seriousness, we see that in soccer, right? And it seems to work well. And I think if it can spur some more interest from fans, then I'd be all for it.
Yeah, the fans love it watching soccer. Jokic, no good. Suns trail by 21. To the paint. Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
Well, this guy is getting better and better at finishing with force near the rim. Go to work, Devin Booker.
Now here is Harris. Down low. Here's Millsap. And another miss by Denver. For Phoenix, they've got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. That's a 2 from Crowder. The shot, no good. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Murray with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Murray dishes to Millsap. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good work defensively by Crowder. And the foul called on Paul Millsap. That's foul number 2 for him. Denver making a switch here. Porter's checked in. Suns trail by 19. Paul, no one around him. Second shot opportunity. Bridges, no one around him. Offensive rebound. Ayton. Here's Crowder. Porter with a block.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet.
Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Porter's got 22 points.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
And the Suns call time here. Greg, you know, we're seeing players take control of their free agent destiny. Do players get a bad rap for that and switching teams?
Listen, I don't know if you get a bad rap, but you're going to catch the wrath of the fan base. You think of Paul George in Indy or Katie in OKC, and fans, they're going to feel jilted. There's no doubt about it. They're going to feel scorned.
Yeah. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Nikola Jokic.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
These fans love him, and tonight he's given them plenty to cheer about. And it's Murray with the jam.
And the amazing athleticism of Murray, just taking off towards the rim for the jam.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Over Murray, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Greg, the NBA under Adam Silver has been aggressive, looking for ways to enhance the product and attract fans. Where do you fall on that point? Push the envelope, or don't rock the boat, or maybe somewhere in between?
I think it might be somewhere in between. These days, people's attentions can be pulled in so many different directions. I think they're smart to not rest on their laurels and to continue to try to evolve. But with that evolution, sometimes it's not going to come over as well as they would like. But I'm a fan of some of the experiments, I should say, that we've tried thus far, and I hope the league continues to push the envelope.
That's a good thought. Now here's Porter. Passes to Millsap. Out to Harris. Just 2 to shoot. Jokic inside. Ayton's there.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
A nice shot by Booker.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Nuggets leading by 15. Murray with it. The pass to Jokic. Harris, right side. Over Booker. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Booker's got 5 rebounds tonight. The shot by Paul, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Booker.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Martin's checked in for Harris. Both free throws good from Booker.
Well, you love guys who are efficient, reliable free throw shooters. Devin Booker is not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Now, here's Jokic. Back to Barton. Pass to Jokic. Looking to end his cold spell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And it's a challenge trying to guard Jokic from there. Adept at making you foul him on the way up.
Sharch has checked in for the Suns. And the first one at the line is good.
A nightly double-double threat. Jokic is also an exceptional playmaker for a guy that size.
And Jokic drops them both. Suns trail by 17. Booker left side. Good work there as it goes.
You must respect the in-between game of Devin Booker. So good in the mid-range.
Barton surveying the floor. He kicks it to Murray. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Chris Paul picks up that one.
Clearly a foul.
Free throw good, Murray. And so Murray nails both of them. 1:51 left in the fourth. Murray against Paul. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, you can see the tenacity of Chris Paul in play there. He refuses to give up on the shot, wants to get the end one. Nicely done.
One shot.
free throw. Good. Paul. .141 left to play in the final quarter. Barton outside. Pass to Jokic. Deep two from Murray. And another miss by Denver. And here's Saric. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They trail by 14. And Paul with the basket on the assist by Booker. Paul's got 23 points.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
And here is Murray following the three from Chris Paul. Millsap misses. And here we go. Saric, the fast break chance.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Now Murray. After the missed three from Dario Saric, that one good for two.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Here's Booker following the basket by Jokic. An easy 2 points on the layup. Booker's got 43 points.
Well, you love the lethal scoring ability off the dribble. Booker putting extraordinary pressure on the defense.
Murray against Paul. Porter kicks to Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jokic draws the double. Three-pointer, Barton. Jokic passes to Millsap. Barton outside. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Nicola, you asserted impact from the opening tip tonight. What was the key out there?
I mean, it's not just me, it's of course my teammates. I think we opened the game really good in the first quarter, and we just continued to play aggressive, and that's how we won the game.
Well, man, I appreciate your time, and congrats on this win. Enjoy it. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.